Men of Action is a ministry of Church of God Makati wherein men can fellowship with men. It's for men na regardless of age. Pwedeng binata, man, o may asawa, bata o matanda. Basta't lalaki and they want to minister or be ministered to by men, they are welcome in Men of Action. Kasi para sa lalaki ito. It's where we can grow together as men and deal with problems that commonly face men. Men of Action is also a vehicle for pulling together the resources and the skills of the men of the church para makatulong sa ibang ministry. In 2006, nagkaroon kami ng we had a breakfast. We had the men's fellowship breakfast for the men of the Church of God Makati. Tapos nagkaroon kami ng retreat sa Bataan. We're about 50 people. Also had a one-day retreat in Tagaytay. And we helped out with the YA retreat. Nagpunta rin kami ron. Mga 5 of us were there. Tumulong din kami sa sa mga ibang projects ng Church of God Makati. We feel that should be active involvement of men in ministry kasi we believe that men will not grow unless they fellowship and they get into a ministry. Biblically, ang mga lalaki, the men are supposed to be the head of their household. So, kailangan, yung para maitaas naman yung mga papel ng mga lalaki, dapat may ministry ang mga lalaki, and that's what we're trying to emphasize.
Ang seniors ministry ay isang ministry na to be an example to the young ones. At saka kami po, we are also sharing the words of God. And then we do a lot of things to serve the Lord. On Saturdays, we have our Bible study. And then after our Bible study, of course, we have our chika-chika already, and we plan for...
YA, or Young Adults, is a ministry of Church of God Makati composed of young, dynamic, and interesting group of people who has the burden to reach out to fellow young adults. The significant highlights of Young Adults Ministry for this year are one is the Abide Retreat, which was conducted last April. It's the very first time we're in a water baptism evangelism took place, follow-through activity took place, which is Passion Cafe. People are so encouraged to bring their office mates, their friends. It's a non-threatening, it's a non-churchy thing. So even non-Christians felt so at home. The very first Passion Cafe, we launched the new YA logo, which is the fish, which is a transition from the running man into the fish, wherein we focused more on the harvest this time. And recently, just 2 days ago, Rebirth, God really showed His miracle working power. There is a miracle of multiplication. Even the number of participants double. The money, which kasi 75 lang yung bayad, so we thought hindi kakasya and we don't know how to transport people. Pero grabe, we have the weekly life groups. Ito yung pinaka-measure talaga ng faithfulness kasi akalain mo every week kayo mag-meet. So dito nangyayari talaga yung pukpukan na discipleship. The commitment level is tested here. We're doing every month is the spa or the soul pampering activity. It is designed to cater to the spiritual needs ng mga young adults. Maganda yung ambience where people can really relax and enjoy the presence of God. So all those activities are just what we call the packaging. The core message really is to obey the Great Commission, which is to go and make disciples of all nations. Yung go na yon, it connotes evangelism. So yung evangelistic thing na ginagawa namin are the retreats and the Passion Cafe. And then the making of disciples is yung nangyayari every week na life groups, and then the spa, the developing of leaders. So the vision of YA is to become a hub of leaders. And right now, I'm seeing it happening.
Generation Church is the youth ministry of Church of God Makati, and we are primarily focused on young people from ages 12 to 21 or 22, and we want to train young men and women as they move on in life. We want to equip them also. These young kids are just awesome. They have been ministering really awesomely. There's this love that's just surrounding Generation Church right now. You know, the college people are showing their love to the high school people, and the high school people are just bringing the same kind of love to even the grade schoolers and even some of the young people in kids' church. It's just a very warm environment for these young people. Our main highlight was when we started our college fellowship. Friday thing is what they call it, FT. It's a fellowship of college people. We also had our second college retreat just recently, last October. Obviously, we have our yearly generation camp. We have a regular outreach. We visit PASA Youth Center every month. We just finished our discipleship training for young people. We call it GUTS 1, God's Ultimately Trained Soldiers, Level 1 and Level 2. So we got a few people who graduated from those programs, from those discipleship classes. We started this lunch benefit. It's a fundraising project for Generation Camp 2007. This year we have started a youth service in our satellite church in Church of God Makati South. And right now, I'm training a few young people for leadership there. And also, you know, we're about to start, literally we are about to, in a few weeks, we're about to start a youth church there.